and aspirational audience. We define our strategies to ensure we are fulfilling the requirements and the desires of the Gen Z and the aspirational people. And the third, the most important pillar, the challenger mindset. And it's the core to all our thinking. Thanks to our fans, last year, X and F series delivered crazy performance, not only in terms of product, but in terms of sales as well. We were the first in the country to introduce silicon carbon battery technology with our X series and took it to next level with our F7. And now in 2026, we are taking our X series to the next level. It will not only outperform the previous gen, but it will also be threatening the competition, making them rethink their strategies. And now, not making you wait more, I'll be handing over to my global colleague, Kang, to give complete details on all the craziness X8 Pro series will be bringing to the market.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kang, and welcome to our first launch event of 2026. How can I think of a better way to start the year? We got a lot to share, a lot to show, a lot of excitement. But before we talk about the new stuff, let's take one step back. At Poco, we always cared about our users. And you probably heard the slogan like a million times. It's everything you need, nothing you don't. But repeat it on purpose. Because no matter how the market changes, no matter what trends come and go, our mission will never change. So at Poco, we're not here to serve just one type of users. We like to stay diverse, to meet our users' different needs and lifestyles. While the industry is full of high-end segment, Poco goes back to a simpler question. What truly matters to our users? And we believe it's not specs for show, but real performance and real experiences. So today, we're opening 2026 with very exciting X Series. This is our most popular lineup, and it's popular for a reason. Because you get performance that feels flagship without paying flagship money. And how can we talk about X Series without mentioning one thing? Our Poco X7 Pro, our star of the year. This is a device that defines what the X Series really stands for in 2025. I mean, it's not just me standing here talking with you guys about how good it is, but the media and our users have proven it. Check out the media comments. GS Marina says, this is a product that blows away other phones in this price segment. And other comments include, it got bold design with powerful performance, and everyday performance is super smooth. And it's not just about the media's feedback. Poco X7 Pro is much loved by our users. For example, it ranked number 5 among the top 10 fan favorite devices. And of course, we never get comfortable, nor do we stop. For every generation of X Pro, we listen carefully to our users' feedback. And we understand our users are not fully satisfied with what we've done so far. What they want is better performance, a more premium design, and definitely some new features too. So don't worry, for the next generation of X Pro, our fans' favorite, we've upgraded in every way you care about. So let me introduce our latest Poco X8 Pro. It is built for performance lovers and is designed for users who always want more. Of course, as a performance phone, you already know the tradition. Now, let's dive into the part our tech-savvy users care about the most, our next generation performance. What we're offering here is pretty simple. It's flagship level performance across the board, and that means flagship SoC, big battery and fast charging, advanced cooling, and also deep software tuning. So now, let's start at the core, the brain of the phone, the heart of performance, the flagship SoC. We're globally debuting the brand new Dimensity 8500 Ultra platform to make sure you get the best possible experience. And that means faster response, better efficiency, and smoother experience overall. First, let's look at what's really upgraded, the next generation CPU speed. With a 4+4 OP core design, you get a 7% performance boost right away. Then we move to graphics. The next generation GPU offers 25% higher performance and up to 20% lower power consumption, so games can look better and run smoother. And then here's the result of all that. We passed 2 million on benchmark, the first time ever for X Pro. Now, let's talk about something that's just as important, our battery and charging. Because what's the point of performance if you cannot use it for a whole day? So yes, battery is a huge part of the story. Poco X8 Pro comes with a massive 6,500 medium power battery. It is built for heavy users, longer days, and in real life. And here's what that means in real life. For gaming, we last 9+ hours, while the other is only 6+. For WhatsApp calls, it's 12 hours versus 9. And if you're simply just scrolling Twitter, reading content all day, we got you 20 hours. And of course, battery needs the right charging experience. So Next Pro will give you the most versatile charging setup ever. First up, 100-watt hypercharge. So you can charge to 100% in 48 minutes. And also, it supports 100-watt PPS protocol, bringing broad compatibility with various fast chargers. Now, I don't want to spend too much time bragging about this because for us, it's already a tradition, a standard. What really matters is our industry-leading 27-watt reverse charging. And this one is really useful, personally speaking. For example, if another phone runs out of battery, let's say your iPhone 17, Poco X8 Pro can charge it to half within just 20 minutes. Your phone battery still got over half left. And by the way, if you're interested, we also got reverse charging cable to sell. And then next, how can I say diverse without mentioning smart charging? That is the same experience as our premium FA series. So the phone automatically adjusts charging speed to control temperature, so you can enjoy the smoother and more stable experience while charging. Since we're talking about temperature, let's look at what's really different in cooling this year, because performance is nothing without a proper heat control. This year, we use a 3D dual-layer isotope cooling system with a larger liquid cooling area compared to last generation. And that means better heat dissipation, high efficiency, and more stable performance over time. So now, we've covered the hardware. Let's talk about the other half of performance, the software tuning. And of course, you already know about this part really well, our Wow Boost optimization, which gets special upgrades this year too. But I'm not going to bore you with concepts here. Let's do what Poco always does and let numbers speak. So this time, we compare with S25 FE for 1-hour RPG gaming. X8 Pro got higher average FPS and 1% low frame rate, which means you get fewer drops and better experience. And at the same time, we run cooler with less power consumption, so you get lower heat and longer battery life. And that's not the end. We also added features that make games even feel better. So on X8 Pro, we guarantee 1.5K super resolution
and up to 120 FPS smart frame rate.
to make your games even feel better. We also got 24 times super resolution touch, so it makes your input faster, more precise, and more responsive. So every swipe, every shot feels exactly the way you want it to be during the games. And then there's Game HDR. This is super important for immersion. And that means you get deeper contrast, richer details in both dark and bright scenes, so games are overall more engaging. Now let's wrap it up. Over 2 million NT2 on the upgraded chipset, a massive 6,500 medium power battery, a diverse charging options, and a fully upgraded gaming experience. And a small reminder, we don't compromise on memory either. So overall, that's Poco X8 Pro performance. Now, performance is only one side of the story. Like we said, we're committed to make progress. And when it comes to design, we don't compromise either, because first impression always matters, right? So now, our next generation design. First, a great phone should have several qualities. It should look premium, feel premium, and it's supposed to be durable in real life. So we start with a metal middle frame. It is strong, it's solid, and very confident when you hold it. And to match that, we upgrade it to glass back, which feels much more premium to hold. And then, if you look closely, you see this line right here, down there. It is inspired by racing stripe. But that's not the only place we use the idea. If you look closer at the camera decal, it got flowing curves and very dynamic shape. That is also a racetrack style design language. We want a design to be fast, to be powerful, and full of motion. And then now, a little surprise. So we bring dynamic RGB light to the phone. As you can see in the demo, your camera decal gets light effects when you're gaming, listening to music, or just getting notifications and more. And X8 Pro is built to last. We've got diverse dust and water resistance certifications, so you don't have to worry about accidents that might happen to your phone. And for colors, we give you 3 options. First is timeless, clean, and always classy black. And then we have white, which is always pure and minimal, and also my personal favorite. And then finally, we got green. That's a fresh and clean color that feels light and modern. So that's all the colors you can choose from. Now, let's flip to the front. So we designed a screen to give you the most comfortable experience that feels just right. It is big enough to hold, but small enough to control. So what we did is that we used large rounded corners and a balanced ratio, which looks harmonious without any uncomfortable edges when you hold it. And with our ultra-narrow bezels, you can watch videos, you're fully immersed. There's no distractions, just content in front of you. So compared to last generation, I'm sure you can see a clear difference. We smooth out corners with slimmer bezels, and that simple changes make the whole phone look sleeker and feel more premium. Ultra-bright, energy-efficient eye care display with a premium look. And it also got dynamic RGB light for versatile notifications. And of course,
Thank you, Kang, for giving out all the details about Poco X8 Pro series. 2 great devices that push the performance mandate further and take X series to the next level. And as always, for the fans, the special Iron Man edition. Summarizing what all Poco X8 Pro series has to offer, starting with Poco X8 Pro. With over 2 million in Antutu score, you can enjoy a powerful performance. A big battery paired with a powerful charging combo of 100-watt hypercharge and 27-watt reverse charging. It's a truly premium design, a perfect fit for your hand. It's a compact powerhouse, plus a display that balances efficiency and brightness. Compared to previous gen, I can say it's a full and all-around upgrade. Comparing to previous gen, strong upgrade in performance, just
हेलो
6.59 inch,
सोफिया जी,
making
गुड
it
इवनिंग।
compact to
बिल्कुल
ensure the
पहचाना
power
कैसा
fits
चल
your
रहा है
hand
आपका
easily.
पोको
A
F7।
powerful charging combo of 100-watt and 27-watt reverse charge, making it premium and durable with a metal body and IPS.
Please give me a phone. I have the phone that launched when I was born, Samsung Galaxy J2।
The first one, 8GB plus 256GB variant, starting at just 20.
हर्ष गेमर भाई बीवीडी तक कितना प्राइस पे मिल सकता है पोको X8 प्रो? बीवीडी तक भाई पाँच से 7 हज़ार आप घटा लो, 22 से 25 हज़ार के बीच में। स्पेशली ये सारी चीज़ें डिपेंड करती हैं कि उस समय तक प्राइस हाइक की क्या कंडीशन है और प्राइस हाइक आ रहा है मार्केट में कि नहीं आ रहा है, इन सब के ऊपर डिपेंड करेगा, है ना। अगर प्राइस हाइक नॉर्मलाइज हो गया, ये जो अभी सिनेरियो चल रहा है, तो फिर ठीक है, नहीं तो फिर टफ होगा। फिर तो आप 4-5 हज़ार के डिस्काउंट ही मोटा मोटा पकड़ के चलना, और मतलब कि अभी जो 3 हज़ार है वो, और 5 हज़ार 8 हज़ार टोटल डिस्काउंट, 25 हज़ार के आसपास पकड़ के चलना फिर। टेक्नो गेमिंग भाई, पोको F7 वर्सेस पोको X8 प्रो। बताया ना भाई, पोको F7 ही लो, स्नैपड्रैगन के प्रोसेसर के साथ में, वो ज़्यादा अच्छा लगता है फिर भी मुझे, है ना। बड़ी बैटरी चाहिए नो डाउट यार, फिर X8 प्रो के मतलब बड़ी बैटरी चाहिए तो X8 प्रो मैक्स की तरफ जाना। इनने बहुत स्मार्ट खेला है भाई यहाँ पे।
So let's talk about it. As we mentioned at the very beginning, this is an entirely new model in the X series. Our goal is simple, to deliver the next level and all-around flagship smartphone. So Poco X8 Pro Max will also be coming in two variants. The first one, 12 GB plus 256 GB variant, starting at just 39
किसी भी स्थिति में ना आप पोको F7 को ही चूज़ करो, पोको F7 ज़्यादा बेहतर है ना। बड़ी स्क्रीन, 7000 mAh की बैटरी भी मिल जाएगी, स्नैपड्रैगन का प्रोसेसर मिल जाएगा, स्टेबिलिटी ज़्यादा रहेगी, है ना। 12 GB वेरिएंट मिल जाएगा आपको, 12 256 GB वेरिएंट मिल जाएगा। X8 प्रो अगर आपको थोड़ा सस्ता फ़ोन चाहिए है, थोड़ा कॉम्पैक्ट फ़ोन चाहिए है, थोड़ा समझ रहे हो ना आप, 8 GB रैम के साथ में अगर थोड़ा कम प्राइस वाला फ़ोन चाहते हो तो ले सकते हो बिल्कुल।
2 months of YouTube Premium, again completely free. And we are yet not finished with our offer. For consumers who gonna buy our phones on day one, we are going to protect them with a Poco Shield offer.
चलो वैसे थैंक यू सो मच यार लाइव में जुड़ने के लिए। अगर जिनको परचेस करना है ना तो 23 तारीख को ध्यान से भाई पोको सील्ड ऑफ़र का फ़ायदा उठा के ही परचेस करना, जो कि अच्छी चीज़ है। मैं मिलता हूँ आपसे